Another car dog garage video. I want to try this. Oops. And in this video, we are going to be taking the guts out of this electric bike that I bought for 20 bucks. The battery, the ECU, the motor, the twist grip. We're all going to be putting that on my knee scooter. And so I've done already is I have mounted the sprocket, and all we need to do is we need to cut out the motor mount, the battery tray, and then we can weld that onto our knee scooter here, and we can convert this thing to electric. So what's up first is cutting everything out. So we got our lines all drawn out on where we need to cut, and now let's get our angle grinder out and cut it. Aha, we got it. Alright, so now we got our plate here, and I'm gonna clean her up around the edges, and then we're going to weld this thing in, or we're gonna set it up and then weld it in. Okay, so now that we got the plate all out and cleaned up, I'm gonna mop this all up, and I'm gonna clean the welding spots, and then we're gonna weld this thing up straight. Ugly welds. Terrible welds. But it's done. Alright. Let's try it out. Not bad. Chain is street-ish. So, I think we're good. Alright. Well, now, let's support the motor, take all the chain and all that off, and we're gonna weld it some more and support it, so, yeah. Okay, so off camera, I welded in the support brace. I don't even want to show you the welds because the powder coat was really hard to get off, and I couldn't use the grinder. It's just a whole thing. I can't take it outside, so it's just a whole thing. And so these welds are terrible because I couldn't clean up the surface. But I took a 1-inch piece of tubing and I put it in there. And now it is all put together, and now all I have to do is put a chain on, zip tie the batteries on, zip tie the ECU batteries, and then put a throttle on, and I'll show you a quick and dirty way to get some grips off that you can't get off. Okay, so you've got an air compressor, and most of the time there's holes on the side of the grips. And if you put air into one of those holes and plug the other, you can try and wiggle the grip off, just like that. Now we can install the twist grip. Alright, we got our twist grip here, and we'll slap that on there, and then let's get an Allen. Alright, now we have our twist grip on. It's not going anywhere. Still use the brake. Now I'm just gonna use the old razor twist grip or grip, and now we got our twist grip on. Let's get our chain on and we can go for a rip. So, time lapse. Alright, after a bunch of zip ties and cutters and a lot of stuff, we have it mostly complete. And so let me explain this here. What's happening here is, let's start at the motor. The motor needs power to turn the wheels from the chain. And the motor gets power from the batteries. But if the batteries were powering the motor constantly, then you could have no way to stop. And that's why you have an ECU. And the ECU is an electronic speed controller to adjust how much you give it, how much power you give the motor, and that is controlled by this twist grip here. And this twist grip is this one's an on-off switch kinda, but this twist grip sends a signal to the ECU, which gives power to the motor and puts power to the ground. And that is a crash course of how a electric motor system works. And these electric motors are only good for torque, and that's all I'm saying, or else some people are gonna get mad in the comments. So I'm gonna charge this thing up, do a few things here and there, and then let's go for a rip. If it rips, the kids said that the batteries were not doing so hot, so I might need to spend 40 bucks and put some batteries in this thing. So I will see you in a second. Unfortunately, guys, we cannot drive the electric knee scooter in this video only because of the batteries. As you can see, the batteries are bloated, meaning the cells have expanded and the cells are no good in it. So the battery does not produce enough volts, and therefore the charger thinks it's 100%, which it says green right there, and in reality it's not, and it only clicks. And that's all that I got. So sorry this video had to end this way, but thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with people that may be interested in this type of content. And if you want to see electric knee scooter again, tune in for a future Car Dog Garage video. And I will see you later. Freak, dude. I was actually really hoping this would work.